Hi, it's Friday. So, title of this video kind of gives it away. I don't really secret title things sometimes. Anyways, so this video comes, it's still going to be one take. I'm just going to cover 3 different topics, and they go from sad to progressing to holy crap awesome. Just to let you know. I'm going to try to spend as little time on them as possible, they're just generally announcements. First, the Olympics, Grindr, the Daily Beast. This guy ain't happy. I mean, I grant you, I use Grindr to chat with people, and typically they send me a bunch of dick pics and try to see if I'm going to cheat on my partner, and I pretty much moved on to the new app, Bro, to chat with people rather than Grindr. I'm not looking for a hookup, I'm looking for people to talk with. So, I honestly, I'd never really heard of the Daily Beast. I'd seen people share articles, and the little Facebook in the corner says, the Daily Beast. And I'm like, is that valid? Aaron's like, I've never heard of it. So we just sort of passed it on. I mean, they had a lot of clickbaity titles, so I never really knew about them. And then all of a sudden, it was like, Outsports and all the LGBT athletes are sharing this and shocked, and even Bro shared it, and, you know, the guy who created Bro shared it, you know, and I was just like, and I actually, like, read the article from, it was Huffington Post about the Daily Beast article, because media needs to be more Inception. I was reading it through the Facebook app on Huffington Post, writing about the Daily Beast article. So that's pretty bad. And I don't, that's the first thing I ever heard of the Daily Beast, and I already don't like the Daily Beast. You know, I don't know if they can ever vindicate themselves for me. You don't do that. I grant you, in the Pacific Northwest, you shouldn't do it regardless. You shouldn't regardless. But like in the Pacific Northwest, where things are relatively on an even keel with a homosexual thing and guys being gay and stuff, you still don't do that. If someone is discreet, like I've seen on Grindr, I've seen 2 people. I've seen 2 people that I've seen on Grindr that say discreet, out in public, a Red Robin or something, and I don't say anything. Even if I've seen them 10 feet away, you know, and I'm like, oh, look at that, but it says discreet. I'm like, you don't say anything, you honor their wishes. But this guy, like, exposed them, and, like, some of these athletes could be from, like, Russia, and some people have actually come out. They are gay, and they have other closeted gay athletes from their country, and then they're just like, stop, and there's just, anyways. That's a whole ball of thing. I ain't happy with it, but I can't keep up with the news on it because opinions are flying around left and right. Alright, second topic. So, say with the title, me. I will still continue playing football. I understand that, you know, the Pit Bulls went for 3 seasons, and then I tried the PNFL, and that team was not a great fit for me. High anxiety, like, the personalities led to a lot of anxiety, and it just, I'm still not sure what lesson I'm supposed to learn from it, but regardless, I put feelers out to another team. It's a little further away, but we had people on the Pit Bulls driving from Salem, so I think I can drive north to, like, Ridgefield or Longview, which is the Cowlitz team. I put feelers out, and I was, like, talking to some guys, and they'd been kind of asking me to come over to the team anyways. And I'm like, alright. So, just like today, I even showed the thing to Aaron this morning. These guys are excited to have me on the team. This has perked me up beyond all belief. Because when I started with the Pit Bulls, and I came back the next season, and I came back the next season, people were, hey, good to see you. Not like, oh my god, it's amazing we're getting Theo, or one of them called me Teddy. He'd never met me before, but apparently he'd heard of me before, guessed that my nickname would be Teddy, I don't know. But they're excited about it. So, that's that. That's probably what's going to be happening for 2017. It's the Cowlitz Cobras. Yeah. As soon as I figure out some of their social media stuff, because I haven't gone full-blown stalker mode. and like looked for all their social media and stuff, I will find something about it. And I will start putting links downstairs as soon as like the season starts up and I know where all their stuff is, and you guys can check out like photo galleries and maybe a YouTube channel if they got one, or if they want to start one up, I can help do it if they, anyways. And the third section, because how do I put this? It is sports. Because sports is not necessarily athletes. Sports is trainers. Sports is announcers. Sports is water boys, for Christ's sake. Your staff. I mean, if you're employed by the Baltimore Ravens, you can have 100 different jobs as part of that. And that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, and there's only like, maybe, you know, 100 players, but there's like 10,000 people staffed by them or something. So anyways, guy I met last summer, over a year ago at the summit, the LGBT Sports Summit. His name is Max Melander, and he read my story on Outsports, but was too shy to say anything, even though he was born and raised in Seaside, and then he went to Linfield, which is west of Salem in McMinnville. Now he lives in Medford. And anybody who remembers when I went down to the Medford game, I hung out with his friend Bradley. But Max was over at the LGBT reunion, Sports Summit reunion, or the Outsports reunion in Chicago at the time, so we didn't get to meet up. But he'd been applying for a job at Cal Poly, and he thought, and this was like May, like late May. He like by July 20th, you know, by I think it was July 24th, he posted like they aren't hiring. And then he actually got the notification that they weren't going to hire him. And I was like, and I kind of consoled him. I was like, well, you tried, you know, it took this long. They probably were debating it, but some other guy. And so he got the message like a week ago that their first pick turned down the job. And so I don't know why. But he's like, this is just happening again. That's how I got the job at, you know, the Radio Medford doing all the stuff down here, is because the first pick denied the job and they picked me because I was number 2. So now he's going to be working at Cal Poly, and I just asked him, because I was like, I wanted to make sure that I did a correct thing, what his job title is. Now this is a Division I school, and he's gay, and he is autistic, and he is going to be doing the following. He is going to be doing audio play-by-play for Cal Poly's men's and women's soccer, volleyball, women's basketball, and softball. These games will only stream online, however. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sports, because you got men's and women's soccer, and then I'm not sure about the volleyball. It might be men's and women's volleyball too. I'm not sure. But how it's phrased here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sports. Softball, basketball, volleyball, soccer twice. So 5, maybe 6 different sports. Now, this is Division I school here. He's going from Seaside, a tourist town in Oregon, to Division III school. I mean, he's not an athlete, but he does play-by-play. And then he moved to Medford, kind of the southern Portland. It's a big deal down there. But they are like not, they're Oregonians in name. And I know this video is going long, but I kind of described it. And so he's worked for Radio Medford for a number of years, and now he's going to Cal Poly. So if this matters much, and I'll link his Outsports story below also. He is an openly gay man with autism who's going to be doing play-by-play for 5, maybe 6 sports for Cal Poly throughout the year. To me, that's a big freaking deal. And, like, he's not even all that old either. Like, he's basically rocketed through his career, because he went straight to college after high school and then did his college in, like, record time. You know, like, the 4 years or something, and then now he's been working at Radio Medford. He's, like, in his mid-20s. So it's entirely possible by the time he's my age, he's going to be announcing for the damn Blazers, which is his dream. He wants to announce for the Blazers up here in Portland. So yeah, that's that. Big congrats to Max, and we'll keep up with me as I go on to the Cowlitz Cobras. this next season, and let's hope that the guy who published the story on What's Its Bucket, I don't know, gets smited by, I'm gonna get all geeky here, Crusader Strike. I just want some Blood Elf Paladin run by with a giant fucking boom! And just obliterate him. Just... I'll catch you guys over the weekend.